4 on the clock and a live look in downtown Austin at the Texas Capitol, where a special legislative session is set to kick off today, and big expectations for some big results. In just hours, debate set to begin on some issues that could impact you, your health care, your kids' education.
Yeah, so from STAR testing and THC access to emergency response funding after those deadly Central Texas floods, lawmakers do have a full plate. And Natalie Haddad is live in our newsroom this morning. Natalie, you've been digging into the agenda, so what should Texans be watching closely this week?
You know, there are 18 items that Governor Greg Abbott wants lawmakers to tackle during this special session. So that's a pretty generous to-do list to get through in the next 30 days. But at the top of that list is flood response. We know a lot of people are going to be keeping an eye on that. Lawmakers are expected to start by looking at how to strengthen emergency response and communication, especially along areas like the Guadalupe River and other flood-prone areas. So this is going to include flood warning systems, emergency communication infrastructure, disaster preparedness, and relief funding for hard-hit communities from, of course, the July 4th flooding. Now, the House and Senate had a chance to approve a statewide emergency alert system earlier this year. Now, that legislation did not pass, but even if it had, it wouldn't have taken effect until September. So State Senator Paul Bettencourt says lawmakers now want to act incredibly fast, especially on technology that can warn people in real time, even in places with spotty self-service, again, like areas along the Guadalupe.
Look at sirens with, Starlink towers, 5G, so we've got redundancy, multiple messages, etc. And really what you're trying to do is layer on. You want to get people's attention.
Another item on the agenda made a lot of noise earlier this year. It's the total THC ban. Now, THC is not legal in Texas, but a loophole in the state's hemp law allows products with 0.3% or less to be sold. Now, Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick wants to close that loophole, but Governor Abbott says a full ban would likely not hold up in court. So Abbott has not only asked the legislature to adjust that THC ban bill, he's also asked them to regulate hemp products too. So what that looks like at the end of the day, we're just going to have to see in a little more than a month. Mark?